Hey, 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 whoa, hey.
You got your perspective. I just want to be happy. Don't you want to be happy? Is there anything I can help with?
I don't know.
Yeah, fire away.
You just asked the question. I'm very interested. What do you think about the agents and stuff like that? Talent agents.
I think if you want to if you're like this is how I think. The world's crazy now. What up? When I go on stage, I'm like, this is the best year to ever be alive. Like, people are like, oh, Trump, and I understand it. They're not wrong. There's plenty of fucked up shit. You made a fucking video on a you know what I mean? People don't get it. That's not how it went down. I'm old. You used to have to you had to move to fucking Hollywood
to get that recognition.
Wait tables and be the one black dude they picked out of everyone there.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's real wild. And if you're a youngster, you don't have context. You don't know.
Yeah.
But I got it real good because I'm old enough to know, but young enough to still want to do something about it.
Yeah.
And then you got people that are like, this is why 80-year-olds are these fucking, So, couple things. If you really want to have a Netflix special, or straight up, you're like, fuck it, I want to make Friday.
Yeah.
You need a fucking agent.
Yeah. Okay.
You can make real money being like us.
Yeah.
But if you want to make a fucking movie, you need William Morris or CAA, UTA. You do. WME.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You do. That for now, I believe that.
Okay.
What do you think that they bring? They bring, I guess, the production into it.
They're gatekeepers.
Yeah.
They don't bring anything but the keys.
Oh, that makes sense.
Nah, true.
Right?
Yeah.
They put him together with somebody who really knows how to make movies. They hit it off and they make a fucking, Beverly Hills Cop.
Exactly.
Let's go. Right?
Something.
It's just kind of like that. It's just kind of crazy like that.
That's
If
crazy.
that's what you want to do. If you want to do that's what's crazy about music, how far you can now go. In film, you can't. You can't point me to the movie that's the big blockbuster on YouTube yet. I believe that will happen.
Yeah.
I believe the same way Netflix happened. I believe you could wait and make your own comedy, raise money, make something amazing. Mm-hmm. And in 12, 15 years, I think what Netflix is gonna be long tail. There'll be more of them, things like them, the way internet works, right? Even the way people watch the shit, I don't know if you saw, but I'm obsessed with garage sailing. People are watching my shit, people are taking pictures of them watching it. They're watching it on their main TV because everybody now knows how to put YouTube from their phone to the TV. Grandma doesn't, but you do.
Yeah.
And so when that happens, well then let's go. You can do your own stand-up special, rent out a fucking place, have people come, film it, and you can do your own raw, and you got a big enough audience. I paid $3.99 for you, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So it's all coming.
Yeah.
The problem is your moment's now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So,
so you have to give up some of the money, right?
Yeah.
To continue it if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Or you keep building momentum. You keep, I'm watching you, you keep trying to, what's great about being creative is you could think of something tomorrow, post it, and you got a shot.
Go crazy, exactly.
And I do think this. I do think if you have a second meme of real scale, it puts you in a totally different place.
Yeah, I know.
God forbid, which means please God, you can do something in the next year that goes again, really goes.
Yeah, really goes, yeah.
Then you're gonna have some real fucking leverage.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna hear shit you remember when Will.i.am was the creative director of Intel? You're gonna you hit another one for real?
Yeah.
People are gonna be all right, this guy's a genius.
Yeah.
That's
what you need,
You agree with that, Andy?
He's already,
I do, yeah.
Why'd you like that so much? Because I was how you react, because you're smart.
It was funny.
Okay, got it. So I think that's,
That's what it is.
My advice, throw a curveball. Instead of doing another dance or meme, do a pop-up event.
Pop-up shop.
Mm-hmm. Throw a curveball.
Yeah.
Go in your creative mind with the crew. Do something that isn't expected. I don't know, swim across the Hudson. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, something.
Publicity.
And what they expect,
Just something that, like, we're all sitting here, people that admire your work, and they're like, okay, like, he's gonna do some sort of dance or some meme or act out something. Throw somebody for a loop.
Like the people that's expecting something totally different.
That's how you win,
Yeah.
right?
Will Smith tried to do basically. He did the whole jump it off. I mean, he did
What Will did extremely well, and that's a good thing to bring up. What Will did extremely well is he deployed humility and said, fuck it. I milked the shit out of getting paid $25 million for the same movie 53 times in a row.
Yeah.
And now nobody gives a fuck about me. And I'm gonna go into where everybody gives a fuck, but I'm still fucking Will Smith. I'm talented and funny and the best. And I'm just gonna live in that world.
Yeah.
And that's why he wins.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And by the way, Will Smith's an interesting comp for me. Like, I always know I'm gonna win because I have one skill set. I give a fuck about audience. I know what's going on in culture. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
So like, cool, you wanna go to Mars? And we're just like, I'll figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'll always have another act.
Shit.
Two things. I would really give a fuck about being strategic about your next move, but I wouldn't be crippled by it either.
Don't need.
You don't need to. Like, if you put too much pressure that I gotta nail this next thing, you're gonna get in the wrong mindset.
Yeah.
You need to look at Will Smith. I think Will Smith did everything wrong for 6 years. Made movies that nobody wanted to watch.
Yeah.
But then did one right thing. We're like, oh, you know, Britney's
Yeah.
back is always amazing. So like, you should, you know, one of the things that happens to guys like you, at least from my observation, I don't know you and everybody's got different psyche, but you get crippled.
On the moment, yeah.
Of course, because now you're trying to be perfect on the next move.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
people's second albums suck.
Yeah.
You like that, right? Like, it's so cliche, right? Like, the amount of people that's why Biggie, I loved him so much. I was like, oh shit, this is fire too. You are the best, you know? Like, everybody, you know, looking at Boyd, who's so deep in music, like, second albums are tough. First album is easy. I'm gonna tell you my story. Now you're famous. And everyone's like, where's that fire? And they're like, trying to make up. That's the biggest reason I think T Grizzly's gonna win. That one sentence he said to me in studio. I just rap about actual things that happen to me.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't, you know,
Yeah, no overthinking.
you know, it's like, you know what it is? It's like, I'm really good at public speaking.
Yeah.
I'm not nervous, but there's still an energy 1 minute before I go on. And if I lose that, then I'm ghost, right?
Yeah.
So like, I started this meeting, I'm like, oh shit, you gotta get your next meeting, you know? It's like, but then I'm telling you on the flip, like, and you do some lame thing, and I was like, that's lame.
Yeah.
Good, come out with something great. But Lil Wayne did a fucking rock album.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And like, I always bring that up because I'm trying to remind people, like, everybody's got an L.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah,
that's my point. Which is like, he's the fucking best. And he did a fucking, and good for him. I have so much love, I don't know him, but like, I have so much for him because he did that. He needed to get that off.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get something just to.
That's a real creative. That's who's like, if you're Weezy, like, you know, like, and you do that, like, you know?
Yeah.
Now, he did it when he had leverage, and I get it. But you need to be thoughtful, but you need to not overthink your creativity. It's how you got here in the first place.
Yeah. Just doing regular shit.
Just doing regular shit. That's a real good way to put it.
That's a fact though.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And like, you know, now you've got nothing but fucking boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's got a fucking opinion.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Kevin Hart. Because Kevin Hart, I feel like I used to like him when he was doing his own thing. And I was like, he's doing, I'm not saying he's doing it too clean, but too like.
He's going for money.
Yeah,
and honestly, you guys are gonna go for it too.
Eventually.
Man, if everything went perfect and you're getting $32 million to make a lame ass movie, you're all gonna look at each other and be like, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Like, the good thing is, and I don't know, it's funny, I really have Kevin and I, also like you and I DM him a lot. I saw him at Netflix the other day. We got real love for each other.
Yeah.
I don't consume shit, so I don't really know, like, I know he's doing big movies that, you know, that have to be vanilla to be as big as they are. But I don't know what he's doing with his stand-up. I did see one, like, a year ago. What I think comedians have that's amazing is go get paid and do 15 million on a movie that's vanilla for white America, and then go kill it on stage and fucking Bob Saget. Bob Saget's a gangster. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
The Full House dad?
Full House dad, yeah.
He's fucking Full House dad. He's inappropriate on stage. He's not even curse a lot. He's like inappropriate.
Like you feel uncomfortable.
He's I curse every minute. He's inappropriate. He's politically incorrect. And people are coming there like, oh, honey, let's go see Bob Saget. He's funny on Full House. And like getting into like fucking some shit.
That's a good thing about it, yeah.
And so that's where I think comedy has such, I wish I was a comedian.
Yeah.
Like as a businessman, I can get away with stuff. And I would be unstoppable if I could be under comedian.
Yeah, you can say
do
certain
whatever the fuck
shit,
you
yeah.
want.
You can say certain shit, do certain shit.
100%. I like him a lot. So you just need to, the one other thing I'll tell you that I want to tell you, because I knew we were getting together, I was like, I don't want to forget, make shit. Because what you're about to do is try to get perfect, and you're not going to make.
How you mean by that?
Put out content, try shit,
Continuously, right?
just keep doing shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody fucking does something, then they get put on, and then they change the thing that got them to put it on.
Yeah, you're right.
Because now you got eyes. And you're like, what will Kevin Durant think about this?
Yeah.
Can't do this.
Nah, who's looking at it?
Got it? Right? Oh man, I can't have Drake thinking this is corny. You got eyes. Before it was for your boys, you're like, I'm bad. And that's how shit happens.
Yeah.
Now you got eyes. This is the time you need to go into your cocoon with your little fucking crew and be like, fuck it, let's make pretend none of this happened. What next? Let's go eat some cotton candy and like throw up in the pool.
A lot of people keep asking like, oh,
what's
go
next?
back to the basement.
Yeah, go back to the start shit, yeah.
What made you the hottest and shit, that's a lot of people say.
Good. That's good advice. I believe in that. I believe in that. You can't get high in your own supply, you know?
Yeah.
That's what happens. You know? That's what happens. I see it every day. That's what happens. People start acting like they're somebody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Or actually, I'm not even worried about that. Even just in 5 seconds of your vibe, they get crippled to do.
Yeah.
What shit they used to just post on a fucking whim, now you're overthinking.
Yeah.
Now you're not posting. Now you're only posting when you're with somebody, you know?
Yeah.
You get caught.
Corny.
Yeah. It's not phony, it's cool. Listen, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I literally only watched Drake's full fucking music video to see you're a part of it. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. It makes me so happy for you. It's amazing. The fact that Sam Darnold texts me, that's the greatest. But it can't change your process.
Yeah. You're right.
You know? I don't think it is phony or selling out because it's now part of your life.
Yeah.
It's just, how do you keep creating?
What do you think about social media platforms, like the evolution is? You think Instagram, how long do you think Instagram has?
I never know, but it's the right question. It won't have forever, and so everything you can do to siphon them in as many places as possible is good strategy, but everybody's fucking going all in on Insta, and then they're gonna be MySpace celebrities.
I think
You gotta do both,
I think
right?
Instagram is like a start of a new culture. That's how I
Listen, I'm all about Instagram.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
hell
nothing
yeah.
that stops it until 2 girls in Texas tomorrow start an app, and we can't believe it.
Yeah.
You know? I'm with you. Like, right now, I'm like, Instagram. Like, if my team was like, bad news, new law, gotta delete everything but one platform, Instagram. But I'm always ready for something else. That's why we have email and a text platform, and like, I'm fucking diverse.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, I see your tech platform.
I do everything.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't wanna be at the mercy of anything.
Yeah. True.
What, by the way, Instagram can be fly as fuck in 2 years. What if its organic reach does what Facebook did? Oh, by the way, Facebook owns it. It's what's gonna happen. So now you get 500,000, a million views, same shit, it's all the same. Now you're getting 100,000 views. Doesn't feel as good.
Yeah.
That's already happened. And it's gonna continue to happen.
Yeah.
Because they gotta fill that feed with advertising. As Facebook loses advertising, or, you know, like, Zucks is looking to make his money,
Yeah. Thanks.
right?
What do you think is the next social media that's coming up that
You
you
probably don't even know, right?
No, you never know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good at moving fast when I see it. I'm not Nostradamus, I'm not predicting shit.
You still like musically? So you got taken off?
Talk now, I you know, not as much, but it's been interesting. I've been getting asked a lot about it lately, so I'm kind of like gonna go dig into it a little bit more and see if there's any issues you can hear. What?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely so active. Like, it's still
It's super young. I mean, you should
Yeah.
definitely do it.
We doing something.
Music, I tried to.
TikTok.
TikTok, because it's a new thing, right? Yeah.
You should do it.
Little.
Little. You should, like, you skew 8, 9, 7. You're set.
Yeah.
That's why.
Something-
All the young kids.
All the young kids, yeah.
You know how you like show up with like rappers or in culture? I would look at the YouTube kids
Yeah.
celebrities and show up randomly at some like Slimer girl. Just like be in it and be like, yo.
Yeah, just be some like just
Like the younger you can get and
Yeah,
accept
exactly. That's
it,
even better, yeah. It's even better.
the more
yeah.
the more what you guys want to actually happen will happen.
Yeah, that's your roots right there. 'Cause they grow up in the consumers too. So.
We so, I don't know, because what I post and what I do is kind of hard to see.
Listen, I curse I'm really, and like the reality is like parents will control that.
Yeah.
Like when you go on Garcia's slime show, you're gonna act appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And if they happen to then follow you 2 years later on Instagram and they love that you're inappropriate, then you're set.
Yeah, so, yeah.
That's exactly what you want,
Exactly.
right?
They go some Disney Channel type shit.
100%. Logan Paul was on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. You know? Exactly. What anything else in business that's coming through your guys' kind of desk that you're like, I'm not sure anything I can help with? What about brand deals?
Brand, that's the thing. Like right now, it's mostly about like getting the brand deals and at the same time like trying to price like or value yourself for what you
Super hard.
get for that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the good news. This is the most basic advice, but it's true as fuck. Shoot high as fuck and just like work backward. It's actually crazy. That's the truth.
Yeah. Okay.
They're all over the place. You know this.
Yeah.
You know what the high is a very good way to put it.
That's
Actually,
it.
you know what? That would be a funny video.
Yeah. Right.
If an influencer did a spoof of being an influencer, trying to hit him with the high. Like Mr. Pep, you know, you got Mr. Pepsi and they're like, how much you want? 100,000? You know.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, it's how I did my speaking. I went from 0 to 5,000. When I got paid the first time $5,000 to give a speech, I lost my mind.
Yeah.
I probably told every person I knew in the world. And now I get for a speech. I'm like a rapper, like that does a show,
Right.
and it got there by that model. Like the first one was like 5,000, I was like 10,000, 15,000, you know. And then the first time like I hit a wall 25, I got to 25. I'm like, all right, here we go. I can't wait for the next one to come in. 35. You're like, nah. I'm like, okay, but I'm not gonna give up yet. Next person, 35. Nah. Like a couple more people give me. I'm like 35. They're like, nah. I'm like, fuck, I'm 25. That's literally how I figured it out.
That's how you figure it.
You know? Like it was really, that's really how it actually happened back in the day.
That's it.
And then, you know, you build up and some of the followers go, you know, and then you're like, you stick there for 6 months and get a little more courage. Something by accident happens, they offer you cold at 40 and you're like, oh, I'm 40 now. Mm-hmm. That's literally how it happened.
All right, cool. So that's pretty much how it is right now too. But then you run into people who, cause like how do you go back with people who say paid you the 5 now?
You're like, shit's
you're
different.
40.
You're like, I wasn't in fucking Drake's video when you paid me 5. Like, that's just truth. Like LeBron's rookie contract doesn't look like it now. Like it's just business.
That's all it is.
Prices up.
Prices up. Especially if you're in a position where you want to say no.
Yeah.
What you need to be smart about is stay consistent when you say no, even when you're posturing. You guys are like management or you, like if you're peacocking a little bit and they say, you say no, and they're like, fuck, we actually would have taken 35. You gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Because you can't get that you can get that reputation. People are gonna know. People that's the market's the market is the biggest gangster of them all.
Yeah.
Especially New York market.
Just the market.
Period.
People know everything.
People know people talk.
You right?
Surprised, yeah.
It's like
I heard they got this for this price.
I always tell street kids, I'm like, it's just like the streets. Corporate's just like the streets. They know. So be smart.
Yeah.
You know?
We think we try to outsmart them, but
You're not.
you're not.
You're not. You're just not. You can get one off. Listen, it's just like the streets.
Yeah.
You can get something off, but if you're consistently trying to, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
100,000%. A lot of my friends who like grow up like rugged, I always tell them like it's like, well, I'm good at it. It was the same shit.
Yeah.
It's really funny when you realize it too, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh shit. Makes sense. You've seen so many people make that transition in the last 20 years in hip hop. It becomes natural. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
What about after the fact? After you got the money, you know, you have to do the investment aspect.
Yeah, investment's important. I think the economy is like super bloated, and so I think a lot of people can get caught. I think first things first is like core shit. Like, did you want to buy a home? Did you want to like you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't buy dumb shit. Buy like the core shit.
Yeah.
Like a lot of kids and people that get put on, they'll buy like the vanity shit, and I'm like, don't do that. First, just get the core fucking thing you need.
Yeah.
Like, buying a home is like a real nice thing. Like, if you, especially, you know, like. So, yeah, investing's important, but I think right now a lot of people are gonna lose a lot of money on high risk investing, and you know, I think things like right now I'm obsessed with Facebook stock because it's down to 140. I'm like, oof, I'm super into it. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna invest in pretty soon here.
What about Eventbrite?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't follow it enough to get, you know, as you can see, I really spit it if I know, but I'm real comfortable like, I don't know. For me, it's Netflix, Amazon, Facebook, it's a wrap. So like, to me, I'm not scared to like invest in that long term because I don't see the competitor that fucks with them yet.
Yeah, true.
But if like tomorrow Walmart buys Twitter, I'm like, that might fuck with Amazon. You know, like, so it's always not, people try to guess or predict. Everybody wants to be like smart.
That's what you're saying about Tesla.
Tesla's interesting to me because the thing with Tesla is like Elon's a genius, but he also doesn't give a fuck. And that's something scary to invest in.
Tomorrow
He's just out of control. And by the way, I love it. I'm the same way. That's why, like, I'd be weird to invest in.
Yeah.
So I just might I might just retire tomorrow in garage sale. No, listen, he's over. You know what the problem is? And I don't intimately know this, but like, the thing that it seems with like Tesla, at least from the headlines I read, which is always dangerous, but like, the biggest thing that people get caught on is you can't get over leveraged.
Yeah.
You can make, you know how much money MC Hammer made? And you could still be broke if you spend 21 million.
Yeah.
So that's what some of these companies, and I don't know if that's the case with Tesla, but definitely startups why I stopped investing. They look good on paper, but like they're so over leveraged that if the economy fails and they can't raise more money, and you know, when you're losing money, you're vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's why I built a company that makes money. So that's how I think about a lot of investment right now is predicated on companies that lose money. So that's why, especially when you first get into money, it's like get an asset that you need, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know any of your stories, but like that's how I think about that. We've just been in a frothy situation for a long time. What about merch?
Yeah, I
What do
try
you
to
think
shoot.
about outsourcing versus making it yourself?
What do you mean making it yourself?
Not making it.
Are you making a JV with Adidas versus you doing your own thing and selling it direct?
Yeah.
If the brand's big enough, it's a good cosign. Like, you know, I like to keep everything, but I did K-Swiss. You know, if Kid Robot or Bape is trying to do something with you,
You do it, yeah.
you know,
So how do you like with that? How do you work out numbers with that? Numbers and percentage and stuff like that.
you know, depending on the deal, they're gonna want to give you some upfront money, and then they're gonna incentivize you of how well it sells.
Okay.
Equity or something.
Equity if it's a small company. Sprayground, you know, is not giving you equity.
No,
and like
no,
anything
no.
bigger, Bape, you know, Kith is not giving you equity.
No.
You know, but some, you know, and that's where people get caught. They're fascinated by equity, so they go with some kid who printed like 78 hoodies, but they own 30%. I'm like, you own 30% of nothing.
Yeah.
That's where people get caught. It's like anything else. First rodeo. When you go, this is why I love giving love to like people coming up, because it's all the shit that I like took for granted. Like I had my dad, but it was just like, you know, you just gotta go through it.
Yeah.
But that's how I think about it. For me, for you, it's a good look. If you get a real brand that people fuck with,
Yeah. Dope.
you're still coming up. And people are still like trying to figure out where to put
Place you, yeah, exactly.
So, Champion, it's a good look. They do something with you, limited edition, 1,000, cool. I went completely different. I did something with K-Swiss, which was corny,
Yeah.
but I knew that it had real swag back in the day.
Yeah.
And I have an engine to like really reboot it.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I get extra credit.
Yeah, during cloud. You know.
Brought it back.
That's right. And so people are chirping, which gives me leverage. It wasn't K-Swiss put me on, I put K-Swiss on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you do something with Champion, Champion put you on. Makes sense?
You gotta find a brand that you gotta
But you've got, like, when I had as many followers as you in my moments, I didn't have the machine, all these characters, company, 1,000 people. Like, K-Swiss is not just me on social media. Running ads, doing partners, like, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot.
You guys are still in the early days, so like, take that check and that upside and that look,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because nowadays it's really, other than the money, it's more like it's about your look. At the end of the day.
100%,
Yeah.
right?
Do
Nigel
something-
Sylvester having a Nike
Nike
matters,
jeans, yeah, it's great. Yeah, it does.
right?
100%.
100%. Again, it's why I did mine. I want to be like, yo, let me prove to everybody how real legit I am.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna get people to give a fuck about K-Swiss.
Yeah.
And for the OG cats, they love it.
Yeah, for
Especially
sure.
the West Coast guys, because that's really where it was popping. Like, they're like, damn, you know, like,
K-Swiss. You got them on now, right? I didn't see the black one. I see the one.
the black ones are, I'm dropping at ComplexCon this weekend.
Oh, see.
You be there?
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Yeah,
Great,
we'll
we'll
be
chop.
there, yeah. I see you talking, right?
What am I doing, Karen Civil? Is she fireside chatting me? I'm not, it's not coached, like she's interviewing me.
I believe so, yes.
Triple check. That's gonna be fresh. I think this year's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Your talk last year was like one of my favorites.
Triple talk.
I'm always best when I'm in that environment.
Well, I feel like you just.
When I'm in the culture, I'm just like so much like happier.
Yeah.
People talk to you for 4 hours about shit, and then you just went on stage and spit it back out at everybody.
Oh, right.
Like,
Go ahead, my guy.
Are you originally from New York?
I was born in Russia.
Okay.
I lived my first 2 years in Queens when I was like 4 or 5. I remember it, but not really. Then I grew up then I went to Dover, which I gotta start giving Dover more love. Went to Dover, New Jersey for a year, but I really grew up in Edison.
Okay.
Really interesting, we posted my 2nd grade picture, and I didn't even realize it because I found it on Facebook from another classmate. What a great time to be in Edison. That was a crazy picture. The diversity, like Asian, Indian, black, white, right? Some guy left the best Instagram comment. He's like, Gary Vee, I see you hanging out with all the rappers trying to get your black card. He's like, why didn't you just tell everybody that you went to Martin Luther King Elementary School? I'm like, motherfucker. I was laughing for so long. Yeah, I'm very East Coast. And what's really interesting is because Edison was so diverse, when Run DMC and Beastie Boys, like when hip hop was kind of like, I wasn't like Sugar Hill Gang or stuff like that, but when it was like starting to like just about get going, I was really in it. Yeah. And but really, it was college when I went to like a 90% African American college where I really kind of like.
What school was that?
Mount Ida College in Newton, Mass. Ghetto as fuck. Like, I slept with my wallet.
What made you base your business out of New York?
The New York Jets. I have to go to Jet games, so I'll never move. I'm being dead serious. Like, it's really funny. I've really like fallen in love with LA a bunch, but I'm always like, nah, I gotta live in New York. Like, my whole family's here.
What advice you would give somebody that's trying to start a business?
A lot of different pieces of advice. First of all, like, don't be ideological or romantic or gas each other up. Like, be practical.
Yeah.
Learn
that
it.
shit sucks.
Yeah. Do something you really like, not because you think there's money in it. All these kids chasing cryptocurrency or all this other stuff, they're in it for the money, they don't love it.
Yeah.
I love what I do, which is why I'm always successful.
Yeah.
And when I don't love it, I fucking start changing.
Yeah.
Like, love it, you know why? When you're coming from zero or not a lot, you have to work a lot.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that shit. You can pretend you're an entrepreneur on Instagram, but like, if you're starting a business, you want to build an actual business. You know, like you'd like it to be successful. And so, like, what are you good at? Are you good at sales? What are you selling? Like, what do you like? It's important. Scratch your own itch. I'm big on that. Like, I wish there was an ice cream that was peanut flavored with, like I love when people make shit that they wanted. Love that. I call it scratch your own itch. Like, what would you like to exist that doesn't? It's a great idea for a business because you love it. And a lot of times that's why it pops. Spanx, Sarah Blakely, she drilled it. She was like, I need this. Fucking made it. A lot of other women needed it.
Yeah.
Listening. I think one of the things about social that's really incredible is you can listen.
Yeah.
So listening's good to figure out, like, because everyone's just, you know, posturing and fronting, you know? So, like, practical, patience. You're young. How old are you?
24.
You know, if you're like, cool, I want to start a business, you need to be like, okay, at 32, I can pull my head up. But everyone's like, at 25, I'm going to make $1 million. That's what 24-year-olds do. That's what 99% of 24-year-olds lose.
That's true though. Cause I do say that too.
I say that too. Though. I was like, by the time you're 25, I start.
100%. And then all bad behavior. I was 28 years old packing boxes in a liquor store. That's my career. You got time, you know? I'm turning 43 in 2 weeks. Like, and I feel like we're friends in the same age.
Yeah.
When you know, I know I'm not, but like when you get there, you'll feel this way too. When I was 24, my cousin was 32. I thought he was dead. 100%. Like I remember it. You know, it's not that long. You know, your memories are good. You remember when you were 15. Like when I was 24, I thought 32 was ancient.
Yeah.
So I know what you're feeling, and I'm here telling you 42 is the same as 24. You know?
It is.
And when you realize that, you get patient. And patience has been a huge factor in why I've been successful. Yeah. If you try to take that quick bag, but it fucks up your brand, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, that's the same, yeah.
So the key is when things start popping like this, to almost triple down on being humble.
Yeah.
Like when I built my dad's liquor store from a $3 to a $60 million business, and I was paying myself less sometimes than the year prior, going out never. All these club guys that are like running shit in New York now, they like think I'm cool and we're friends. They're like, where were you? I was like, I didn't come to New York. They're like, but you were in Jersey. I'm like, I worked every Friday and Saturday night. They're like, no, like they don't even believe me.
Yeah.
Head down, make content, build community. I'd rather you literally lay in bed for 14 hours a day and and reply to every one of your DMs than almost anything else you would do. Because that's gonna make your fan base
Might
sticky.
get me in trouble too.
Yes, you gotta be careful. Make sure you give your girl access. But.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Make your audience sticky.
How do you feel about friends in business?
I think that's a great fucking question too, man. You're on fire. Like, my brother and dad were both, my dad was my partner in the wine business, my brother was a partner in this. So family businesses are similar to the way I think about friends. You know, Mike Boyd's is friends with AJ. We had a lot of AJ's friends in this business. 6 years later, Marcus was number 3 in the company, others were number 200. So merit played out, which is why we got away with it. But what you're talking about is, man, me and my dad, more than me and my brother very easily, but me and my dad, we just loved each other a hair more than the business and the money. And we always did what was right for the business. Like, dude, it's gonna be hard. If this really pops off, you guys are gonna have stuff. And the more you can talk about the stuff now, instead of making pretend it won't happen to you, the more likely you'll be able to get through it. Some of the late nights when you guys are grinding or traveling, instead of like just, you know, you have something good happen, you had an appearance, whatever, Good Morning America or like fucking a rap concert, like appearance, just taking that drive back and being like, yo, what's gonna happen when this really pops? Like when when an agent makes a call that doesn't feel right. Like just even starting to practice on when you're not gonna be aligned is a good idea. Like even just weird shit, like, let's come up with here's a weird idea. Yo, let's make a pact, everybody puts their hands in. Every January 2nd, day after New Year's, we go out to this diner, even if we didn't talk with each other for the 6 months prior, because I'm being serious with you, because one of us stole money from somebody. Like, let's just play it out. By just doing that, you see where I'm going?
Yeah.
Create a framework of truth that gives you a chance to have your relationship.
Yeah.
See where I'm going?
Yeah.
It's harder sometimes with friends, like it's friends and not family. You know what I'm saying? You can't let your dad, you know, not be your dad. You know what I'm saying? You guys always
Yeah, but you know what's funny? You pick your friends though.
Yeah, always.
You know?
Yeah.
I get you. And some people, depending on how they were raised and shit like that, like blindly or like can't, you know, have the worst mom and dad, but still like it's my mom and dad.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, you guys picked each other.
I look at it like this. My friends, it's so crazy. I was talking to my mom the other day, right? And I was telling her, but my friends is like my family.
For real.
Because it's like we've been around each other for so long.
That trust is so real.
More than I'm around my family.
It's not even close.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Friends are real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But money changes shit.
Yeah.
And don't be naive. And that's okay. Somebody here's gonna fall in love. Girl's gonna like bring a new fucking, you know.
I'm looking at me.
So, you know, like shit happens. Yeah. Somebody's mom gets sick. Wow. Somebody felt slighted because in an interview you mentioned 3 of them, but not the 4th one. Like, and that's all of 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's real life though. That's real life.
This is why like people fuck with me. I talk the truth. You've already laughed about 2 things that are actually already happening.
Yeah.
Get ahead of it.
Yeah.
Don't try to be tough guys and like suppress it because you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna have that friendship. Like you turn it. You know what it does? It makes you own the situation instead of the situation owning you.
Yeah.
Because when it happens, then you're all back at the crib making a joke about, fuck, we said this would happen, you fucked me up, I'm mad at you, and then you're like, I'm so sorry, kiss, like, you know, you own it. Instead of it owning you. Communication.
Facts.
Right?
Key, yeah.
One more question is key. Would you employ your friends over outsider?
Always. I love employing friends. But, and since I was always top dog, I've always told friends, I'll fire you, I swear, because I'll help you get a job better, but you can't fuck up the thing.
Yeah.
And like, you can't be entitled.
Yeah.
And like, I'm a human and I may be wrong. Like Boyd, I may decide that Boyd's better than D-Rock. I may be wrong, but this is my shit. You can go do your shit. So if you want to be employed here, I'm gonna try my best. I got love, I wanna all die together. But yeah, I mean, we started this company with like 7 friends. I took my assistant from Wine Library, the only person, and it was like 6 of AJ's friends and we started. I love that shit. I'm very Jersey, bad school, like I'm much more like that, right?
Yeah.
Old school shit. You know? Who's better? What's better than this?
Yeah.
But there's always gonna be that moment. And like the more you can start talking about it now, there's gonna be moments between people and you're like, oh fuck, who do I pick? You know, this shit.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just get ahead, talk more now. Cause it's gonna make it feel less, right?
Yeah, tense.
Same reason you laughed when I already like stumbled on one that's already happened. Let it be that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better to keep it true, keep it honest. It's better for him anyway.
That's fine.
Which one? Carmelo?
Yeah.
It's my guy.
Oh yeah.
I love Carmelo. I hate that he gets shitted on. Like you know, like he's real. He's also my man. He's super smart, and people forget what Carmelo really was.
Yeah.
People forget about athletes when they get older.
Yeah, exactly.
He was a fucking
Beast.
It's too strong for the league.
He was though.
Just was. Put that whole fucking Denver team on his back. Too strong for the league. And this is before super teams. Really easy to be a superstar when you got 4 other fucking superstars with you.
Subs.
Cool. I gotta go. Real pleasure, man.
Yeah, man.
Real pleasure, man. You're welcome. Of course, real pleasure. Let's take a photo.